Hello.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. We missed y'all. Hey, Jennifer from Central Pennsylvania. Hey, Margie. Hey, Connie. Hey, Chris. Hey, Tater Farm. Tater Farm from Central Georgia. Have y'all got a bunch of taters? Did y'all grow a bunch of taters? Hey, Alicia from Chickadee Mountain Homestead. I saw your videos are posted. Looked like you had 2 or 3 videos. That's awesome. Alicia with Chickadee Mountain Homestead has just started her YouTube channel, y'all. Y'all go check her out and give her some love and support. Hey, Allison. How you doing? Hey, Londa and Tom. Hey, Avalon Evans. Ooh, I like your name. From North Florida. Hey, Edie. Have we been getting any rain, Jean? That's what happens to us every time. The rain, right now, the wind is blowing. It's thundering. It's dark. It looks like a storm. Comes right up to us. And it splits.
It's like the Red Sea.
So in the last 4 months, we did get some rain.
Maybe a quarter of an inch.
A quarter of an inch the other day.
One time.
No rain. We're not getting rain. Hey, Carol, my taters come from Walmart. Hey, Eco Lib. Hey, Janet Stevens from Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
We were near you this past week. We were up in New Hampshire. We went up and climbed Mount Washington, partly.
Partly.
Well, we did climb it with a vehicle.
We'll talk about that in a minute. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, it looks stormy, but yet we're in a desert. Hey, Kim from Lake Wedowee. Where is Lake Wedowee?
Wedowee.
Oh, Wedowee.
No, it's Wedowee.
Is it Wedowee?
We used to call it Wedowee.
Where is it?
It's on the other. It's kind of over toward Auburn, a little north.
Oh, okay.
Roanoke.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Meg's Little House in the Country. Hey, all of y'all. Can't keep up. Oh, Catherine's talking to everybody. It's good to see everybody tonight.
You got some honey on this jar or something.
It's sticky.
Goodness.
I wish we would get some rain. We need it. My garden is burning up. My water bill was outrageous.
Yes,
outrageous.
It was. Hello from New Zealand. How you doing, Dolph?
Daff Cameron.
Yeah, I hope we get some. Maybe we might get some off this tropical system that's coming in.
Yeah, prayers for everybody in Texas.
Yes.
And where else did it hit?
Jamaica. Oh, it's getting windy. Jamaica, all down in them islands.
Yeah.
Cancun, Cozumel.
Our friend, Texas Garden Guy, is in Texas, and he said it was coming right through there, so I hope he's doing okay. Oh, no, Vanita said squirrels ate a chunk out of every watermelon. Did you go check our watermelons?
No, haven't had time.
I wonder what's going on.
Deer are eating
our
came in from being gone, and the deer got in the potager garden because we don't have all the fencing up, and they ate all of our beautiful peas.
Ate the tops out of my black-eyed peas that I'm growing.
Started eating on our brand new apple trees. Hunting season needs to come on around.
Hey, Janet, I've been watching the videos from Morrow Hill. Hey, Miriam.
What are we drinking? What is this?
Tonight, we have brought to the table something delicious. Don't look delicious, but it is delicious.
To be determined.
You don't like it?
It tastes like I'm eating leaves, drinking leaves.
No, it don't. This is holy basil or tulsi.
It's okay. It's holy.
Holy basil or tulsi tea, but I added our honey turmeric medicine to it.
Okay. At least it's beneficial.
And we added milk to it. So we made it's kind of like a chai tea latte.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like a chai tea. But this is holy basil or tulsi, turmeric, honey, a little black pepper because black pepper activates the curcumin or the curcumin in the turmeric, and cinnamon.
Yep.
And then we added milk to it.
Yep.
And I like it. You don't like it?
It's all right. Hey, Tammy from Maryland.
It's good. It's so good for you, y'all. Holy basil is an amazing herb. If you're not growing this, y'all should grow it. It's different than your culinary. What's that?
Lightning and thunder.
Well,
sometimes it's frightening.
If it gets bad, we might lose y'all.
No, we won't. Des Moines, Iowa. Hello.
Holy basil, though, y'all, is a super good medicinal herb. So if you're not growing it, you should be growing it. And it is different than like your culinary herbs, like sweet basil. It has a totally different flavor. This is more of like a sweet, spicy kind of flavor, I think.
Yeah,
that's how I describe it. But the thing that I love about this herb so much, it's got many, many benefits.
Yep.
It's been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands.
What medicine?
Ayurvedic.
What is
Ayurvedic
that?
Medicine. You know what it is.
No, I do not. What?
It's Indian.
Oh.
India.
Why didn't you just say
India, Asia have practiced Ayurvedic medicine. It's really good herb. And they worship this herb.
Well, I'm not going to worship it.
No, we're not going to worship it.
What's up,
but
Susie?
It's very, very powerful.
She says, hi, lovebirds.
Hi.
Hello.
It is a adaptogenic herb.
Oh, adaptogenic. Okay.
Which means that where would someone get some holy basil? Hoss Tools has holy basil seed for sale. And we have it in our collections. We have some medicinal herb seed collections with Hoss Tools, and it's in one of our collections. But I love that it's an adaptogenic because what that means is when you drink it, it helps your body, it gets into your system and helps your body to adapt to, whatever's going on. Like for me, I have hyperthyroidism. And say you may have hypothyroidism. Well, if you take I think the dosage is 2 cups of tea a day. But if you drink enough or take enough of the holy basil, then it will help to get those levels to where they need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it helps to adapt, get the levels where they need to be versus too much or too little. And it also is really, really good for anxiety. So it helps to balance out those cortisol levels, blood sugar levels.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
I don't know, because you don't have that problem.
I know I don't. So don't be.
But it helps to balance out your levels. Wherever you're off, it helps to balance you out. And many other things. It also helps with eye issues.
I need some because I can't see right now.
Eye diseases or eye issues. And with Graves' disease, I have thyroid eye disease, and it helps with oral issues. It can help with acne. So you can make like a holy basil tea like I have here, add some honey to it, put it on your face, and it helps with acne. It's so many, many good benefits to it.
Pam Wilson from Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Hey, Pam. Does Hoss carry the purple rain pea seeds? The butterfly pea seeds? Yes, they do. Now, I don't know purple rain. Oh, because you were calling it purple rain.
Yeah.
Yes, no, Hoss does not. I got those seeds from Baker Creek. But I need to ask Sheila about that. I need to ask them to see if they can get it. I think you mean Ayurvedic. Yes, Ayurvedic medicine. That's what I said, Ayurvedic from India.
Susan, maybe we'll get some off that system that's coming through.
Hey, Marty, love the land homestead. How are you? Hey, Linda Andrews. The phone's going nuts over here. Vanita tried to grow milky oats and didn't even germinate it. Cold, then hot, then cold in spring. Yeah, milky oats. I've never tried to grow them, but they're really good for you. A lot of medicinal properties there, too.
You need to turn your phone off.
Yeah, I gotta take my phone off.
Hello, Linda. Are you from Greenville, Alabama, or North Carolina? or Greenville, South Carolina.
Can I find purple elephant ears? Kim, I'm not sure. Like to order them. I know Petals from the Past has them, but I don't know Petals from the Past Nursery and Farm in Jemison, Alabama.
Roll Tide.
You could call and order some and they'd ship them to you. But I don't think they ship right now because it's so stinking hot. I don't know about like ordering them. Do you have to use pickle crisp when making pepper sauce or pickled peppers?
Peppers.
Say that
Can't
fast,
say it
Catherine,
fast.
5 times. Do you have to use pickle crisp when making pepper sauce or pickled peppers? I do not know the answer to that. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
Anybody know the answer to that? Answer Catherine. Yeah, drying Kentucky too, Peggy says. Hey, Peggy. Hey, Faye. Hey, Linda. Andrews.
Ooh, boy.
Kim Leverett Johnson. Do you know where? Oh, okay. That's the one I answered. Sandra, can I ask Tracy her advice? I mulched my flower beds, including my peony roses, with 6 inches of bark in December and only got 2 flowers on 6 plants. What should I do?
Is it in full sun?
Your peony roses? Well, the 6 inches might have been little bit too much bark.
Might have been.
Yeah. Now, peonies and roses, both, and peony roses, do not like to be too deep. And I'm wondering if that too much mulch might have done it. Maybe just pull some mulch back. And is it planted where it's getting enough sun? That is a good question.
Spring Hill Nurseries have purple elephant ears.
Okay, great.
Online, Chickadee says.
Alicia with Chickadee Mountain Homestead says Spring Hill Nurseries have purple elephant ears you can order online. So go check them out. Catherine says, I don't want them mushy, and I have the biggest Iberia cayenne peppers I've ever seen in my life.
Where's those cayenne peppers you had right there?
Yeah, I grew some cayenne peppers. And what I've been doing, and we talked about this on the last live, y'all gave me some advice.
Full sun.
Oh, okay. You got full sun. Maybe try pulling some of that mulch back. I've been taking my cayenne peppers and de-seeding them, taking the seeds out, and then just dehydrating them. I've got me a jar full of dehydrated cayenne. I've got some going in the dehydrator right now, and then I'm going to grind them up, make me a cayenne pepper. But I don't know about what you're doing, Catherine. I've never done that before.
You're splitting us.
The rain's going around us.
I'm going to have to go out there and do a dance.
Eileen Banks says, how are your Abe Lincoln tomatoes doing? Did they produce good for y'all? Yes, they did.
Where are they at?
We've been eating them. And I've been putting them up. I don't know. I didn't show you.
She don't show me, or she hides things from me.
Yes, we've been getting hey, our tomatoes have done so good this year.
But you didn't tell me about them.
But now, let me get this out of my face. It's right over my mouth. But right now, the daggum stink bugs are getting all over them and stinging them.
There's one of them southern little slangs, dadgum.
Dadgum stink bugs. They're stinging them, and then they put little holes in them, and the birds are getting them. So I'm having to pick all of my tomatoes when they're just blush and then bring them in and ripen on the counter. But the stink bugs are getting bad out there now. Yep. But I haven't sprayed anything on anything, not even neem, BTs, nothing. And we've gotten a good harvest this year.
What's up, Dorothy?
The best ever.
Susie said she refilled 3 green stalks with herbs today.
Oh, nice.
That's busy. It takes a while to do that.
It takes a while to plant a green stalk. Yep. So what herbs are you planting in your green stalks? Oh, you got a 1/4 pound Abe Lincoln? Wow. I think my biggest tomato has been the mortgage lifter. I think the mortgage lifter has been our biggest.
What state are they in?
Who?
I mean, where they're growing that big.
Eileen, what state are you in?
1/4 pound.
Conserve Friends, many gardeners on YouTube talking about some plants seem to be 2 to 3 weeks advanced compared to other years. Notice anything beyond our extreme heat? Notice anything 2 to 3 weeks advanced compared to other years?
Oh yeah, it's hotter more. It's hotter earlier this year.
Yes.
Well, I don't know. Well,
it is hotter earlier. Like it already feels like summer should be over to me. It's so hot. We just got started. April says hi from Santan Valley, Arizona. Hey, April. Oh, I bet you're hot. I bet it's hot and dry there.
What did you say?
Santan Valley, Arizona.
Oh, I thought she was saying San Antonio real slow or something.
Meg's Little House in the Country. I would like to see Jean do a rain dance. Hopefully followed by, yes, we need a rain dance.
I usually take all my clothing off for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know this story or not. I think I've told it on a video, but was it last year?
You were out in the garden.
2 years ago. We had been like 6 weeks or more.
She's in Marbury, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Without rain. That's right. Eileen, I know you from Petals, don't I? We had been like 6 weeks or more without any rain. And like it was bad. It was so bad.
Gyllenhaal. You look just like Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
You get that all the time.
I get that a lot. But we know rain. It was really, really bad. I was out in the garden trying to work. I look up and Jean comes running out the front door, butt naked. Running. He runs all around the garden, all over the yard, and runs back in the house. Says he's doing a rain dance. And it wasn't, but just a few minutes later, and it started raining. It really started raining.
Well,
like the bottom fell out of the sky. I was freaking out like, oh my God, it worked. It worked. Well, tell them what really happened.
Well, the good thing is we live really, really far off the road and there's nobody around here. So, but I cheated and looked on the radar and seen a good one coming, and I was going to just let her think I was.
Oh my Lord. He was running all over the yard butt naked. And he's done it multiple times. Hey, let me tell you another funny story. We had this possum. Wasn't it a possum? Yes, it was a possum that kept getting up on our porch.
Hold on a minute. Jill Fernandez is from Modesto, California.
Ah.
Hey, yeah, my mother and families, Merced, Modesto, San Bernardino, all in there.
How about that?
Yep.
Anyway, we had this possum that kept getting up on our porch, and it was getting the cat food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know. It kept getting on our porch.
Oh, she's planted everything.
All right. Francid. Basil, onions, mint, oregano, chives. That's awesome. Petunias.
But I was doing it to the Indian flair. I was
yeah, it worked. So he kept trying to kill this possum because it was just terrorizing our porch, in our cat
it would
food.
Come out. I would hear a noise on the front porch, and I would hear the cat.
Yes, that's right.
And I looked out there, and I didn't have my glasses on. I looked, and I seen this big furry thing, and actually it was a coon and a possum, and at different times. But the cats, they were eating the cat's food.
Yeah. So he's in the shower one night, and I heard something on the porch. And I went out there. No, my parents
weren't around here.
I went out there and saw the possum sitting on the porch eating the cat food. So I went in there and told Gene, I said, the possum's on the porch. He jumped out of the shower naked, got the shotgun.
It's about 40 degrees outside.
Got the shotgun. It was freezing cold outside. Took off running outside, chasing the possum.
With a shotgun.
Naked with a shotgun. We look like something off the Hillbillies. The Clampids.
That was the worst thing about it. I missed.
Oh my gosh, that was too much. That was so funny.
Well, if I'd have took my time to get my clothes on, it would have been gone.
It would have been gone. It's hilarious. No, yeah, Chris, that's what country living's for. Go streaking whenever you like.
Yeah. So, Yeah, I'm glad we don't have any neighbors.
Oh, me too.
They would think we're crazy.
They'd sign a petition to get us kicked off this property. So they're a bunch of crazies over there.
Oh Lord, it's kind of liberating, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Might have scared some folks if they'd have drove up though.
Yeah.
Of course, it was late.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So we have been gone for a little while visiting our kids. We started out, we went to see Chance and Renee and Cooper for a few days.
Yep.
And we went to the zoo.
Yep.
It was hot. Oh, it was so hot. But it was so much fun. So much fun watching him interact with those animals. And he's so cute. He says, hey, talks to the animals.
Yep.
But we had fun with them. They had Renee found a kiddie swimming pool, like a bigger one. And we were all in that swimming pool in their driveway. That was fun. So we had a good time. Yeah, I see it.
Check out our new granddaughter.
Yeah. This is Ella.
Just sent it to me.
Yeah.
She's on the way. She's cooking in the oven.
Cooking in the oven. This is Chase and Kaylani's baby.
We need to pray for him because the doctors keep giving bad reports, and I don't believe them. I mean,
the reports are getting better.
Yeah, but
it's
I
just
don't believe them quacks.
There are some complications, and we are asking for everyone to send up some prayers for Ella, Chase, Kaylani.
Yep.
So we started out hanging out with Chance and Renee and Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Spent 2 days with them.
At the end.
Yep. And we cooked out, grilled out, took her a whole bunch of food from the garden. And it was fun. We had a really good time. Cooper's growing. Oh my gosh, he's growing. Yeah. He's walking all over the place. He's so much fun. He's 13 months. Yep, 13 months. And this is so much fun. This age is so much fun. They're getting their little personalities.
Frances said she caught 3 possums, 7 raccoons, and relocated them, and the game warden got on to her about the law about relocating.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot. Heck with that.
You should talk to Catherine about that.
Woo.
She's a good trapper. So we hung out with them, and then we went to New Hampshire.
We jetted up to New Hampshire.
Yep, and that's where our oldest son, Chase, and his wife, Kaylani, and 2 children, Jordan and Kiana. And we went up there and hung out with them for 3 days. 3 days we hung out with them, and we had a good time. We went out to eat. We went to Plum Island.
Yep.
And hung out on the beach.
That water's so cold. Oh my gosh.
We couldn't get in the water. It was too cold, and it was
hot. They were having a heat wave.
Yeah, they were having a heat wave, and I was wearing sweat clothes.
We don't have a freeze dryer. We wish we did.
Oh, I want a freeze dryer so bad. I thought about contacting Harvest Right, see if they'd just send me one, but
yep, Catherine said relocating is illegal.
Yeah. What else we do? We went to Newburyport.
Yep.
If anybody knows where that is, we walked around and we had a good time.
Yep.
We played a lot of cards. We played Uno Flip. Have you ever played Uno Flip?
And
it's fun. Uno's boring, but Uno Flip is fun. Played LCR.
We put some furniture together and went shopping. Got a lot of stuff for them and
put the baby bed together. Put the a lot of the baby furniture together, and they just moved into a new apartment.
July the 1st.
Yeah, they just moved into a newer, nicer apartment, and so they were getting set up, and we helped with that a little bit, and just enjoyed spending time with them. So Kaylani has 2 children from a previous marriage, Kiana and Jordan, which I'm probably wrong on the age, but I think it's around 13 and 10. I think right. Kiana's around 13 and Jordan's around 10. If I'm wrong, hey, Chase is on here.
Where's he at?
Right here. Wanted to say hello. We really enjoyed y'all being out here. It was awesome. Yes, we had a good time, Chase. We're talking about you right now.
You and Kaylani.
So am I right? Kiana's 13 and Jordan is 10. Is that right? Anyway, So we've only met them, seen them
She's
one
Susie's still
time.
listing what she put.
Oh my goodness. Awesome. That's awesome. Got your own herb garden going there. That is great.
We enjoyed it. We spent a lot of time. We actually went to where Chase works, met his boss, and we scared him when we drove up. We drove up to his work. He was still at work the first day, but
we surprised him. We weren't supposed to come see him that first day because it was all travels, and we drove up to his work and surprised.
Yeah, 10
Jordan's 10. Oh, I did get it right. Okay.
Turning 13.
Oh, she's turning 13 next month.
And then we went up to. We took Saturday just for us one day, and we went up to Mount Washington up in New Hampshire, and toured around. We started hiking up the mountain, and got pretty good ways up, and seen some waterfalls, and then it just started pouring rain.
Yeah.
And it was kind of tough. Tracy, with her thyroid issue, her heart just started. We took it slow, real slow, and we just decided there was no sense in trying to push it and prove any point. So we came back down and then drove up the
to the summit
on the auto road, and oh my gracious, it's 6,288 feet. And
above
it was
sea level.
It was like 72 on the bottom. It was like 59 on top of the mountain.
It felt colder
with
than
25-mile-an-hour winds and raining, and it was
so foggy. You couldn't even see, you couldn't see in front of you.
Yeah.
But the hike was, I mean, you're climbing a mountain.
Elevation.
It's not a flat terrain. You're climbing a mountain, and the pathway is rocks.
And you got to pay attention each step, especially with the rain, because it was slippery.
It was slippery. It was rocky, and we made it about a little over a mile.
So it was back down.
It was 4.1 miles to get to the top of the summit, and we made it a little over a mile. Yeah. And Gene kept saying, "Are you okay? Do you need to go back?" And I kept trying to push it because he wanted to climb it so bad, and I didn't want it. I know he's climbed it before, but he wanted to do it with me, and I felt so bad because I disappointed him. But
I knew you could.
But my heart was racing, and my legs felt like noodles, and I was afraid to keep going because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get back down.
Yeah, that was scary. There was no way I was gonna be able to carry her all the way back down. I mean, I'd try, but I'd probably fall off a cliff.
Well, the thing is there was 3 boys, young boys, like in their 20s probably, that took off up the hike the same time we did. They were a little ahead of us. And at the point that we were standing there debating on whether we should go on back or not, and I kept saying, but what if there's something just right there? What if there's a waterfall right there and we're going to miss it? And these 3 guys, they had turned around and they were coming back down the mountain. So I asked them, I said, is there anything right up there to see that we're missing? And he said, well, we went 20 to 30 minutes on up, and, there's nothing there. It's the same thing. And he's still got a long way to go to get to the summit. Yeah. So I figured if 3 20-year-old boys are headed back down the mountain, maybe I better go on back down.
Yep.
But anyway, it gave me a goal. I hope to be in much better health and better shape to be able to actually climb the whole thing.
But we flew up there, Janet. We got on an airplane.
Yep. And we left here at 2 a.m. In the morning to get to the airport to fly out in time. And then we left New Hampshire at 1:45 to get back home. So we were exhausted.
Yesterday, I told her, I was sitting on the couch and I said, look, I am getting a shower and I am going to bed. I don't care if it's 6:30. And I think it was about 7:00. We went to bed and it was still daylight. And I said, I need one of them little blinders over my eyes. And we got some
7 p.m. and we
got some good sleep. Because I can't sleep on a plane, because if I sleep, I know I'm going to snore.
And he does snore. I kept having to punch him.
So I told her, I said, look, if you hear me, you knock the fire out of me. Yeah. She hit me about 10 times.
Yeah, he was starting to snore. Anyway, we had a good time. We had a good visit, and it was a good visit we're glad that we went on up there before Ella was born, because then we got to actually spend some, quality time with Jordan and Kiana and Kaylani and Chase, because like I said, we only met them one time.
Mm-hmm.
And we hadn't seen Chase since January.
Yep.
So it was good. We enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we had a
great,
lot of fun.
Great time.
Yep, we had a good time. Good time. Anytime that I get to spend with my kiddos is a good time. Yep. Proud of my boys.
Yes, I was glad to be back home in my bed.
Janet says she can't sleep on any moving vehicles. Boy, I can.
She can.
I get in a car and I'm out. As soon as I get in a car, I'm out.
I can't get in a car and let somebody else drive and go to sleep. I can't do it. Even I have to be driving or I'll be awake. Sitting in the front seat.
I can sleep good.
Oh, she was out. Tracy will sit there and within 5 minutes you'll hear this.
I'll be out.
And she's over there just already dreaming or something within the first 3 to 5 minutes.
Well, I can't read.
I'm going to video it. One of these days I'm going to video it.
I wish I could read and ride, but I can't. I get car sick. So, I mean, I don't know. I get bored. I go to sleep. Yeah. I don't fall asleep when I'm driving.
I don't want you. What's Kaylani say? I kept my eyes. What'd she say? I don't want you guys to leave. Okay.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, it was hard to
leave. I know
Jordan
and everybody was not
It was sad to leave.
Yep.
Blackout blinds.
Oh, who's this?
Sandra.
Wendy.
Baloo.
Oh,
happy to hear you had a lovely visit. I have a son in Norway and one in Quebec.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Quebec is awesome. I've been to Quebec. That's a pretty neat place.
I hope you get to go visit them often. That's hard. Like we got one son at one end of the
Florida.
And then we got another son way up here at this end, and it's and grandbabies and.
Well, when they come out with those new, what are they, supersonic jets that go from California to Florida in like 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, Susie, audiobooks would be nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Frances says she gets on the plane in Birmingham and I'm asleep before takeoff. Yep. Yep. Good night, Chase and Kaylani. Love you guys. Love y'all.
Agatha Christie novels.
Yeah.
While driving. Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Sue Slaughter. What's up, Sue?
Hey, Sue.
And there's Sue Furry. It's hard to say.
It is hard to say. See you later. Hey, Glenda. How are y'all?
Yeah, Tracy had to say goodbye to Chase. He came outside with us, and they hugged and cried. And then she got in the car, and then she said, "I got to go back and get one more hug." And they lost it. I was like, "Oh boy!"
Well, goodness, it's hard. Hard when your kids are living far away.
The baby is due sometime in September.
October 8th is the due date.
But they're thinking it's going to be September.
But they're pretty sure it's going to be the end of September. They're pretty sure she's going to come early.
Yeah.
And be a preemie. Yeah, y'all keep her in her prayers. Her name is Ella.
Yep.
So we'd appreciate your prayers for her. We're believing God has her in his hand and forming and shaping her according to his perfect design and plan.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, y'all, we had some questions. My daughter-in-law, Renee, keeps up with all the questions that y'all ask, and she sent me some. So our first one is from Melanie Lee Landrum. Hey, Melanie Lee Landrum. She said, what are you most looking forward to growing this fall, and when will seed starting begin? I think what I'm looking forward most to is a lot of what's already out there growing. It's my pumpkins and my gourd tunnel that Jean made me this year.
They're already up to
I know. They grew a lot while we were gone. So, And I'm going to plant some fall sunflowers all in that same area. So it's going to be like this real pretty fall theme. I'm going to do like some fall colored zinnias there. And our baby Cooper's going to come and we're going to do pictures, some fall pictures there. And I want him to be able to pick out his own pumpkin. So I'm growing the jack-o'-lantern, the big jack-o'-lantern, some white ones, some green ones, just because that's the kind I like to decorate the house with, and a winter luxury pie pumpkin because I want to make pies out of it. We're in zone 8B. So we're real similar to you, Tater Farm.
And also, big shout out to Mom and Pop.
Oh,
They manned and womaned the farm.
Yes,
for
they
us,
did a
fed all
good
the animals,
job.
Picked the gardens, and
yeah, I got pictures from them about every day of what they were picking out of the garden. So they had a good.
They worked really hard.
They did work hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks, Pop and Mom.
Hey,
Alan.
What's the second question?
Well, that wasn't all.
Oh,
so
she got more.
Also for the fall, so that's what I'm most excited about is those sunflowers and pumpkins and gourd tunnel. That's going to be beautiful pictures. But I'm also, of course, excited about all the fall veg that we like to grow because that's our favorites to eat. Carrots, broccoli, Brussels, beets. I want to grow a lot of beets. And seed starting begins now in July. Pumpkin, the last round of pumpkins is like kind of about missed the boat on that one. It's usually the 1st of July. What else? Oh, you can grow some fall corn. You could do, if you want another round of tomatoes, you could get those going. Sunflowers, zinnias, peas, all of those things.
What's that corn that we plant that looks like glass?
That glass gem corn.
Yeah,
it's real
pretty. I like
pretty.
growing that fall decoration.
Yeah, I do too. It's beautiful. But then in August, that's when I'm really going to get going on my seeds, starting from like my broccolis and all of that. Now my Brussels, I'll start those probably around the 3rd week or so of July. But the broccoli and cauliflower and all of those, I'll be doing those in August. Yep, contender beans.
Look at Sue.
Can do those.
She smuggled back some from Sanibel.
I brought back some plants I found down. All right.
Way to sneak them in.
Yep. Good job. Hey, I did that one time, and I about went to an African prison.
Yes, they said you can pay $15,000. You can go to jail.
Oh my gosh, scared me. Scared me.
We didn't pay 15.
No,
we just said here you can have back.
They let me go. We were in Africa, and
Lord.
I had got the seeds from something. I can't even remember what it was now, but I thought I'm just going to take these seeds.
She took them and put them in a washcloth with paper towels and folded it up and put it in her suitcase, and they found them. I mean, I'm little bitty seeds.
We went through customs, and they pulled me out and took me to this little room. I was terrified.
Hakuna Matata.
I thought I was going to be locked up in an African prison. But anyway, they just took the seeds from me and let me go. Thank the good Lord. It was scary though. Scary. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to growing all the things. And the fall garden is my favorite. I like fall gardening better than I do summer garden. It's too stinking hot. You got bugs, you got problems. I'll always do it, but fall gardening is my favorite.
Yep.
Teresa Cotton says, can I slice up bell peppers and freeze them that way? That's how I do it. I take the seeds out of my peppers, I slice them up, throw them in freezer bags, and that's how I always do it. A lot of times I'll go ahead and cut up my onions and my peppers, and I'll put them in my vacuum seal bags, usually is what I do, so they don't get freezer burnt. And then I can just pull them out, and we've got stir-fry stuff ready to go already. All the prep work's done and ready for you.
Oh, Catherine.
What?
She said it's pouring rain there.
Oh, man, we're not getting any.
Well, good thing you got some. It is dark back
Good,
that
Catherine. I'm glad you're getting rain.
You could at least bring some here.
Yep, bottle some up. Come pour it over here. Yep, inmate Tracy. Wouldn't that be funny? Doing time for stealing seeds.
Still doing time in a farming prison. She took some seeds.
Sandra said, I got a great tip for roses from an elderly lady. She told me to put a banana skins at the base of the plant. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that before. I also put banana peels in my holes when I plant tomatoes.
Yeah,
I put banana peels,
Mhm.
coffee grounds,
eggshells.
I usually, like a month or two before it's time to plant tomatoes, I've got a separate bin and I'll start collecting all this for my tomato holes.
Yeah, my grandmother, she always told me to put a teaspoon of Epsom salt right there at the base of the tomato plant, and that helps a lot. And on hydrangeas, if you want to change colors from your pinks and purples and blues, you can put some rusty nails down in there, and that pH changes the pH and makes the colors really vibrant.
Yeah, but if you have acidic soil, your hydrangeas will be blue. And if you have more of an alkaline pH, they'll be pink. So you can change your color by doing adding nails to your. Okay, let's see. Cat's Tiny Kitchen said, I freeze my bell peppers whole. Yep, so that you can stuff them. That's really good. I've been making stuffed poblano peppers.
We had some tonight.
Man, they have been so good. I need to put that on a video of making that. They have been delicious. And I've been taking my poblanos, taking the seeds out and putting them up in freezer bags so that I can make them later. Because I got them coming. I got a lot of them.
The cheese on that was that little baby bale mozzarella.
Yeah, it's real mozzarella.
Woo.
So good.
Yes.
You could teach them how to plant vegetables in prison. Tell them about Jesus. I could. Glenda says, well, you could teach them how to plant vegetables in prison and tell them about Jesus. You're right, Glenda. And I guess if I was there, that's what I'd do. But I would much rather just teach people how to plant vegetables on YouTube and tell them about Jesus. I don't want to go to prison. Yep. Epsom salt and magnesium helps the tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes get sore muscles too.
Sandra said it's a pain because it takes 4 years to get pink hydrangeas to go blue. Yep. And only 1 to get them blue to go red. Yep, you're right. Oh, no, your peppers haven't done well. I'm sorry, Alicia. My peppers are going crazy out there. Now, my bell peppers keep getting sunburnt. You know how they'll get that sunburnt on one side? Stinks. I just cut the bad off and use the good. Okay, so our next question is from Rachel Keaton. This is for you, Jean. I'm going to let you get this one. How do you clean the honey extractor? The honey extractor is our slinging machine.
So what we do on that honey extractor is nothing. I learned this the hard way. Originally we would take it and we would hose it down outside, put soap in it, work, trying to clean it. Well, that's just, I thought about it and it's just really not good because we had it sitting outside one time and I noticed, doggone, you can't keep the bees out of it. So I got to thinking, just let the bees clean it. So when we get done with it, I take it out on my trailer and put it out there in the bee yard, out in the pasture, away from everybody. And I open up the gates so that they don't get trapped in there. And I also lay it on its side so that they don't drown in it. Because if you have it, if it's too deep, they'll go down in there and just go to eating and drown. So I lay it down on its side and kind of let it just, if there's any in it, pour out on the trailer and it smooths out real thin. The bees just clean it up in like 2 days. It is clean. Yep. And then I close it up and it's ready for the next time.
Yeah, they clean everything up.
It's cleaned up.
Yeah. A lot less work for us. We do everything that way. We take everything out there and let them do it. Carrie, I think Seville Altry, watering. Do you leave it all up to the good Lord or do you water plants and flowers during this hot southern summers? If you do water them, do you use a water-soluble fertilizer? We water. We water all the time.
All water today.
All the time. We're working on installing our irrigation. We've got some of it done, but we've still got a long way to go.
A short time to get there.
Yeah. So still doing a whole lot of hand watering and sprinkler watering, which is not the best because overhead watering, gets water on the leaves, causes fungus and problems. But when that's what you've got, that's what you've got. So it's better to water like that than to not water at all. So we're watering a lot, spending a lot of time watering, a lot of money watering, and we water. So July and August is all about watering, weeding, harvesting, and preserving. And that's mostly what I'm doing all day.
So I've got a deep well pump, and I've got it down in some water, and it's hooked up to power, and we've got it going. We keep it going a lot. And I've got another new pump, but it's a solar pump, and it's a lot bigger and stronger, nicer with programs, a programmable system.
We saved up for that one.
And I've got it all installed. I just do not have the pump attached yet, and I haven't programmed it, but I haven't had time. It's out there, and it's going to be elaborate.
Yeah, and we've got a drip line. We got to buy another roll and finish laying it. But the garden took over and it got jungly.
The plan was to have all that line and everything set up before we planted.
Yeah.
But it just didn't work out that way.
Right.
She got to planting, and it grew like a jungle. And
well, you only have a certain window to plant, so I couldn't wait. I had to do it. But anyway, it's okay. We're just actually what I've done is I'm only watering the things that I've just let some things go, and not focusing on watering the important stuff like
okra,
like the okra and the beans and the tomatoes, the things I'm still harvesting from, and my perennials and the fruit, and stuff like
the sunflowers, they've already
and the
played
sunflowers out. And the things that aren't of as high importance. I'm just letting those go, and I'm just focusing on the most important things. And definitely the perennials and the fruit, because, I want those to for sure come back. But yeah, we're doing a whole lot of watering. Do I use water-soluble fertilizer? No, I don't. Now, you definitely can. You can actually use that and have it come through your drip lines if you wanted to. I don't. Honestly, I really don't fertilize a whole lot. I really don't. I fertilize in the beginning.
Well,
but I really don't fertilize a whole lot because we use a lot of compost. And we work on, before we plant, we add compost to that area, and the soil's really good, and we don't use a whole lot of fertilizer. In the beginning, we'll use some, but then I don't spray. I don't use fertilizer. I just do the best let it do the best it can do. My food might have some blemishes.
Well, we use goat.
It doesn't have
goat
chemicals.
manure, rabbit manure, a little bit of everything, clippings. But a couple of people asked questions about the water.
Yeah.
Yes, we can draw water from our creeks. We have several springs on our property. We have a lot of water on our property, and in the state of Alabama, we have the right to what is it called, aggregate, or what is it?
It's
Dr. Powell has been out here.
Well,
anyway,
we can do it. It's not against the law.
Legal, and we do water catchment out here.
What is that called?
It don't matter. It's legal, but we have we catch rainwater. We use it. We use that a lot for watering, especially around chicken coop and the she shed, garden shed.
Water rights.
Yeah, the water rights. It's called
aggregate something, water rights, something like that.
But yeah, we use that, and on the fertilization, when I get done with this system, y'all have seen those big, huge 250-gallon poly tanks. Well, my plan is to pump the water up, and once I get it up, fill up these like 4 to 5 of them, and have them all in tandem. And then all you have to do is unscrew the top. You can like Hoss Tools. Hoss has an amazing organic soluble fertilizer that you can just open it up, put it in there. It'll dissolve in that tank, and when we water, it's boom.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an IV. You just stick it in there, whenever you need it.
But you have to be careful with that.
Yeah, because
some things don't need as much fertilizer.
And that's why we have things in zones in our garden, so we can turn it off and on.
Susie said, "Don't worry, I won't go to jail for using the water." Well,
maybe not this year.
Not yet. You know how crazy everything is getting.
They're coming for us.
Stop you from using your resources.
They're coming for us. I seen this past week the first place that's starting to put a tax on cows. They're going to start taxing cows because of the climate, and which is ridiculous.
Yeah, everything's crazy. Monica Sherman said, I just met some new farm friends yesterday. I bought 3 dozen fresh eggs from them after I volunteered at the growers market for my master. Perfect. Awesome. Yep. Support your local farmers. For sure. Monica says, I think a rat or something got one of my volunteers. Yeah. The stinking rats. I had a problem with them getting my plants in the greenhouse. And Catherine said, I think I saw earlier that something's eating her okra to the ground.
Deer will eat that okra.
Oh man, shoot. Yep, Chris, taxing cows. How about that?
Yeah, they're calling it. It's some kind of climate change about how the cows and the fertilization of farmers is ruining the environment, and they're going they've already made meat so expensive you can't hardly buy it. So what they're going to do is tax it so much that you're forced to go buy that synthetic Bill Gates freaking meat. And I'm not eating synthetic meat.
Yeah. In Alabama? It wasn't in Alabama.
No, it was in like up near the UK. I can't remember the nation. It might have been the Netherlands.
Crazy. Yeah, aggregate water rights.
Yes,
that's what it is.
Aggregate.
When your property touches a waterway, it's legal to use it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We need to voice out and stop that crap. CC. Yep, I believe you. I'm with you, Monica. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we need to have a
not me. I need ribeyes. Yeah, so I need ribeyes too.
I know. Hey, ribeyes the best.
Sheila Merrill said, I'm glad. Next question. Sheila Merrill said, I'm glad you're taking time with your family. What are your favorite herbs to make salves with? Probably my most favorite would be calendula. I like to make calendula.
Love it.
Yarrow, borage, comfrey, roses. I like to use rose petals. Lavender. Rosemary makes a pretty good salve.
Doggone.
What? We out of time?
No.
Oh, good. Wow. But calendula is probably my favorite. And Chris, you had a question and sent some pictures of your cucumbers. My cucumbers are growing pretty good, but only 3rd or 4th time growing. My cucumbers are yellow when I harvest them. Not sure if that's the type or they need more water. How often should I water my cucumbers? Well, that's the thing with cucumbers is they need a lot of water to develop and to grow into, they're watery. So they need a lot of water, but too much water and they don't have the flavor that you want them to have. They're too watery. So it's kind of a balance there. I really don't know how much to tell you to water them. But as far as them turning yellow, I've got some cucumbers out there that turn yellow, like before they're ready to pick, they start turning yellow, and it's just one group of them. And I think it was the Market Moors So I don't know if it's the variety of them, that they're more of a yellow, or what. I don't know. But I do know if you leave the cucumber on there too long, it will turn yellow. So I'm not sure. But I think it might be just that it's a different kind of variety. Has anybody else got an answer for Chris?
This is another question. Monica Sherman says she bought oregano at the growers market yesterday. If she's understanding it correctly, to make oregano, all you need to do is dry the plant matter, grind it up.
To make oregano, I'll need to dry the plant matter. Yes, if you're making an oregano infused herb oil, oregano infused oil, herbal infused oil. There you go. I'll get it right in a minute. If you're making that oil, you need to dry the plants first. They need to be dried before you ever put them in the oil, because fresh herbs can go rancid and make your oil go rancid. So always dry your herbs before making infused oils. I don't know why I'm stumbling through everything tonight, but yes, dry your plant materials. Because I'm tired.
Yeah, Susie, that rotational grazing, that's kind of what we're going to be practicing and are practicing with our goats. Is we have different paddocks and move them. But yeah, lime is good, but I noticed you said climate. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Chris. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Hey, if y'all aren't watching if anybody hasn't caught our YouTube videos, y'all please go check out our YouTube videos. We post every Thursday, and we'd appreciate your likes and subscribes and shares and all the things. For watering, a little water meter really helps me. Yep. Of course. Always glad to answer questions, Chris. Especially if I know the answer. Benita said, had some fried green tomatoes and got one pink tomato. Can't wait for the tomato sandwiches. We hadn't eaten a lot of tomato sandwiches this year.
Not yet.
What have we had? One?
Well, we've been gone.
No, you're not eating bread. We're not eating bread.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to cut bread out.
Yeah.
Which stinks.
No, we can have sourdough bread.
Yeah, but your wife hadn't made any.
I know.
My starter bit the dust. We were talking about that on Wendy and Alan's live earlier.
Great.
So Alan's on here, Alan Colvert with A&W Mini Farm. And they do a live every Monday night, too, at 7. They do their lives at 7. So I was on that live with them for a little bit. We were talking about killing my starter. I got to get me another one.
Yep.
Dave's bread's good. Dave's bread is good.
Great Fall Garden event.
Yep. Petals from the Past, the Great Fall Garden Festival, September the 14th, 2024. From 9 to 4 p.m. I'm going to pull it up and tell you who's going to be there. Jacqueline Head with Head Family Farm has updated our website. And if you want any information about that event, or if you want to share it with somebody, just send them the link. It's thegreatfallgardenfestival.com. And it's got everything that you want to know about that event. And we're asking people who are coming to register and just let us know they're coming. It's free. Nobody has to pay anything. But we're just asking that they register so we can get a head count, so that we can make sure we have proper accommodations for everybody.
Right. It also helps with the police to know how many they need, and parking and
toilet thing. What are those things called?
Porta potties. That you can sing in. Great acoustics inside those things.
Yeah, Jean likes to sing going into them. Sing.
Actually, I don't like staying there long.
What's your song?
On the commode again. Just can't wait to get on the commode again.
All right, let me tell y'all what featured YouTubers are going to be there. We've got Adventures with me and T, and Londa will also be doing a demonstration of spinning alpaca wool. Very cool.
As long as she doesn't spit on us.
A&W Mini Farm, Andale Homestead, Black's Tropical Homestead, Cog Hill Farm,
Who's that?
Cattywampus Acres, Chestnut Hills Farmstead, Chickadee Mountain Homestead,
Chickadee.
Cowbell Farm, Crazy Lizzie Goat Farm, Dusty Goat Homestead, G&G Farms, Generation Homestead, Head Family Farm, Higher Grounds Farm, Hoss Tools, Just Dig It Farms, Perry Hill Farms. Perry Hill will be doing a class on canning. Reed Creek Homestead, Sneed's Farmhouse Sanctuary. She'll be reading her book. Texas Garden Guys coming.
Yes, we're going to get to sing the party song.
The party song. It's the garden party. I don't know how it goes. The Clack Shack.
Hey, celebrating farm life. Thank you. Glad to have you here.
All right. And Adam Vincent, Grow Solutions?
Yeah.
Grow Logic Solutions.
Yes.
It is
3D.
his second cousin.
Yep.
Adam would be your second cousin.
Adam Jeffrey.
He has created
a 3D hydroponics system, which
Yeah.
is amazing.
Plus
if you're into hydroponics.
He's got all kinds of other cool things, like all kinds of awesome, like innovative grow things. So he's going to come and have his products there. It's going to be so super cool. Hey, Chance. Yes, I hope y'all get to come. Man, I hope y'all get to come.
Leave Cooper at home.
No. No.
Oh, Lord.
But yeah, those are the ones that are signed up to come. Our Brown Farmhouse is still working out details. They're going to let us know.
Sandra, you're correct. Tracy needs to sing more. She can sing.
No.
You should hear her sing Some Say Love.
Shut up. No.
See how she talks to me?
I sing to the Lord, and that's it. He's the only one who wants to hear. Yes, Chance. Thank you, everyone. Subscribe and share.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. But that's our lineup. Our classes and demos.
Is Perry Hill going to do any meat harvesting?
No, we're not going to do that. We didn't have enough time. It's just a one-day thing.
It's too hot.
So Judy's going to do her book reading from her book that she wrote. Takes two to make a farm go right.
It takes two to make a farm go right.
Londa's going to do a spinning alpaca yarn demonstration.
Yes.
Rachel is going to be doing a beekeeping demonstration. That Rachel is Cog Hill's beekeeper. Dr. Powell's going to be doing growing fruit in the South class. My friend Debbie Boudelier is going to be doing an herbal class. It's from plant to medicine, making your own herbal medicine. And Debbie is my mentor. Like, we have been friends for 30 years. And I've learned so much from her. One thing what are you doing?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing? One thing that is going to be super cool this year is we're going to have some kids classes going on. We're going to have two different ones, one in the morning and one afternoon. So Beth works at Petals from the Past, and she was a school teacher for many years. She taught art, and she does kids classes at Petals, like really good kids classes. She's awesome.
We like art teachers.
Yes, I love art teachers.
That's where we met.
Yeah, we met in art class, y'all. So Beth is teaching a class on planting a butterfly garden, and she's doing magnificent monarchs in the afternoon, and this is just for children. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad we're getting some things for the kids.
Does Debbie Boudelier have a book?
She does not have a book, but it is her goal to write a book, and I have been on her to get busy writing that book.
And you need to get busy writing your book.
Okay. So Perry Hill is doing a no pressure, let's talk canning class. And Cattywampus Acres is going to do introduction to goat milk soap making. And Head Family Farm is doing a class, but I don't see it on here. Where's her class? Head Family Farm is doing a class on egg genetics. I don't see it on here, though.
That's pretty cool.
So, but anyways, those are our classes that we've got, demonstrations, It's going to be a fun day. We're looking forward to it.
It's going to be 70 degrees and no humidity.
Oh, I hope. Jason at Cog Hill sent me a message the other day and asked, is it too late for Lester and Jamie from I'm a Survivor to come? I said, of course not. So I don't know if they're coming or not. I have no idea. I hadn't heard back yet, but they possibly could be here. And there's a few others that they're working out schedules and details.
Hey, tell everybody who the website is.
TheGreatFallGardenFestival.com.
GreatFallGardenFestival.com.
Yep.
So
it's I don't
Celebrating
know
Farm Life was the news he was wanting to know, or she.
Yeah. It's an awesome day. The nursery's beautiful. There's going to be some food trucks and there's music. JQ and the one-man band will be there.
Candy, we're not getting any rain, but Gigi did.
Hey, Sal's Camper Life. Wow. Do you live in a camper?
Who says?
Sal's Camper Life. Says, hey, how are you doing? I was just asking if you live in a camper.
Oh,
yep.
that's right.
Allison with Handmade Homestead will be there. And Alan. Yeah. I don't know if, oh, you do live in a camper.
Sweet. My parents lived here on the farm for about a year. 9
Yeah,
months,
almost a year. Yeah, while you were building their tiny home. And we had us a cool hippie camper.
Marbury's getting pouring right now.
Oh, I wish we'd get it.
Good for y'all.
Yep.
Man, that's awesome.
I'm glad everybody's getting rain. I wish we would. Yep. It's going to be fun. The event's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. It's always fun to get together. Hey, Wendy. It's always fun to get together and hang out with friends. I saw earlier on here, Brown Thumb Nursery's on here. Hey, Rob and Deb.
Yep.
Looking forward to y'all coming. Did I say their name?
I
didn't see that. Did we say their name? Are they on
there? I don't think you did.
I don't think I did either.
Brown Farmhouse coming?
They're working out some details and they're going to let me know. Oh, I don't see
Rob and Deb on there?
Huh. Okay. So Brown Thumb Nursery and Generations Homestead will also be here. I'm gonna I don't know why they're not on the website, but I'll make sure y'all get put on there.
Well, yes, Hoss will be there. Greg and Sheila's coming, correcto?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Sheila posted the other day, her and Greg went and caught a boat full of fish.
Yeah.
Looked awesome.
Yep. I'll get with Jacqueline tomorrow, Rob and Deb, get her to put y'all on there. Zach's grandfather passed away today.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and she sent me a message earlier and asked me to keep him and the family in our prayers.
Yep.
So I hope they don't mind that I'm announcing this, but anyway.
Pray for Zach Head's.
Y'all lift up Zach Head's
family
and him. His grandfather passed away today, so. But yeah, Rob and Deb, I'm sorry that I don't know how it got missed. I think maybe because I don't know. But anyway, we'll get you on there. Looking forward to hanging out with y'all. Yeah, this is a great community, y'all. Great community. Yes, it's at Petals from the Past. The event's at Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama, September the 14th from 9 to 4.
Grandmother.
Oh, she said grandfather. She said grandfather.
Maybe she.
Yeah, he lost his grandmother too not too long ago. Not
Oh,
too long ago.
Yeah. That's not funny, but when one goes, the other one's
Well,
right.
I think it was the other side of the family.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Keep Zach in your prayers.
Greg Goodwin, that's him. Chickadee. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, about 2 or 3 months ago, he lost her. It's hard losing your grandparents.
And everybody be praying for this upcoming election in our nation and the world.
Yep.
We need prayer.
Yep. We sure do.
Divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Well, I answered all of our questions.
Seems like
You
we're
got
forgetting
anything?
something.
I know we're forgetting something we were going to talk about. We didn't do very good making notes. Yep, vote, vote, vote. And it's coming up quick.
Yes.
What else were we going to talk about?
I don't know. My brain's still fried.
We're still a little like tired. Whenever I go on a trip or anything out of the norm, it takes me some days to recover.
Yeah.
I just get wiped out easy.
Yep.
Takes me some time to get recovered.
You know, we were when we were up.
Generation Homestead wants to know, how did we get so awesome? You're just being
What do y'all
kind.
want?
You're just being kind,
Oh,
Deb. You're just being nice.
Somebody, I think Avalon
Mm-hmm.
asked a question. Did we have a PO box to send stuff to? And we used to.
We don't. We had one and it just wasn't worth paying for it. So if you will email me at justdigitfarms@gmail.com, I'll send you an address. Go
what
ahead.
tea? Though somebody asked, Monica wants to know what tea we're having. It's
We're having holy basil or tulsi tea, and it needs to shake it up. And I mixed it.
Shake it up, baby, now.
Now it's a really good, just refreshing tea for to drink with ice during the day. But I mixed this one with turmeric, honey, black pepper, because it activates the curcumin in turmeric, and cinnamon. And then we added milk to it. And we made it like a hot chai tea latte. Yeah. It's kind of what it tastes like. But it's holy basil tulsi tea. So good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And then I also added some lemon verbena to it.
I bet that hamburger tastes good with
What is it?
Susie put pepper jam,
smoky flavor, made a hamburger.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Sue, Furry,
good.
the towns these are near, a lot of the places in Clanton, Clanton, and Jimerson. Some people say Jimerson, but they're probably already booked up. I would look at Calera, Calera.
Yeah. There's a couple of other events going on the same day, but now Texas Garden Guy told me he got one.
Okay.
That they was still available.
Look into some. A lot of times it's cheaper just to get a VRBO or a Airbnb or something.
So Clanton, Jemison, Calera.
Hey, Jackie Saylor.
What else is around there? Hey, Jackie. Prattville.
Yeah, Prattville.
Prattville's good. Yeah.
Yep.
I saw something else.
It's 8:43.
Okay. Yep. Going to bed, Catherine. Got an early day tomorrow. Yep. I'm about to hit the hay myself. Sal's Camper Life says, I can't wait till I can go live with my homestead and show off my new chickens. Cool.
Nice.
Very good. All right, y'all. Well, I guess we will catch y'all next Monday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time here at the farm table.
The farm table.
And until then, I hope you all have a wonderful week.
It's the second one, Susie.
What?
But it's got two T's.
Prattville. Yep. Mix the ground beef,
with the jelly. Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Smash burger.
Y'all have a great week. Hope everybody gets rain.
Sunshine and rain.
Good night, y'all. Love you guys.
Peace.
Night.
Where'd he go? Good night.